2026 Honda Zoomer X has finally made its way into conversations among riders across the United States, and it is quickly becoming one of the most talked about scooters in the urban mobility segment. When Honda first introduced the Zoomer X in Asian markets years ago, the stripped-down styling and raw, almost industrial approach immediately caught attention. Riders loved that it didn't try to look like a conventional scooter with layers of glossy plastic panels. Instead, it proudly showcased its frame and mechanical parts, giving off a rugged yet playful vibe. Now, as the 2026 model emerges in the US lineup, it carries forward that same bold personality while adding modern updates in performance, technology, and comfort. At first glance, the 2026 Zoomer X looks like no other scooter on the market. The most striking feature is still its exposed frame design. Rather than covering the skeleton with smooth bodywork, Honda has left much of it visible, giving it a street-ready appearance that almost resembles a miniature naked bike. The straight lines and sharp edges of the frame combine with compact proportions to create an instantly recognizable silhouette. The LED headlight at the front is a defining feature, a rectangular block of light that cuts through the night and gives the scooter a futuristic edge. In the rear, a slim LED tail section complements the overall look, leaving the back clean and simple. This design speaks to younger riders who want something with personality, but it also appeals to anyone tired of scooters that all look the same. Dimensionally, the Zoomer X remains compact and easy to handle. It's designed to squeeze through traffic, slip into tight parking spaces, and make urban commuting almost effortless. With a length of just over 70 inches, a width that keeps it slim without sacrificing stability, and a seat height that feels approachable to a wide range of riders, it manages to feel comfortable without being bulky. The wide tires give it a planted stance, and the lightweight frame ensures that maneuverability is one of its strongest suits. This scooter is built for the city first and foremost, and its proportions reflect that perfectly. The engine powering the 2026 Honda Zoomer X sits in the 110cc class, an ideal sweet spot for urban commuting. It isn't about high horsepower or blistering speed. Instead, Honda has focused on balance, delivering just enough power to handle stop-and-go traffic with ease, while maintaining the kind of fuel efficiency that has long made small displacement Honda scooters legendary. Twist the throttle, and the Zoomer X responds quickly off the line, giving riders the confidence to dart through intersections or merge into faster lanes. On straight city roads, it maintains a steady, calm pace without feeling strained. While it won't be a freeway machine, it isn't supposed to be. This is a scooter that thrives in the urban jungle, where acceleration, efficiency, and nimbleness matter far more than top speed. Paired with its continuously variable transmission, the engine makes riding effortless. There's no clutch, no shifting, no learning curve that might intimidate new riders. You simply twist and go. For experienced riders, that simplicity is a reminder of why scooters remain so enjoyable. The focus stays on the ride, the traffic, and the surroundings, rather than gear changes. The CVT is smooth and predictable, keeping the power delivery linear and user-friendly. This makes the Zoomer X an excellent option, not just for first-time scooter buyers, but also for commuters who want a practical solution that reduces the stress of daily traffic. Fuel economy is one of the strongest selling points of the Zoomer X. Honda has engineered this scooter to sip gas rather than gulp it, and reports suggest real-world figures that push into impressive miles-per-gallon territory. For American riders who may be considering alternatives to cars or motorcycles for short trips, this kind of efficiency makes perfect sense. It allows for long stretches between fill-ups, minimal fuel costs, and peace of mind when riding daily. With gas prices fluctuating constantly, that efficiency becomes not just convenient, but also economical. Suspension and handling are also tuned for the realities of American city streets. The front fork absorbs bumps and potholes with competence, while the rear suspension is firm enough to keep the scooter stable, yet forgiving enough for comfort. The wide tires, unusual for a scooter in this category, help soak up imperfections and provide additional grip in corners or on wet surfaces. Braking performance is strong for the class, with a disc brake in the front and either a drum or disc in the rear depending on trim. While this isn't a performance bike that requires advanced braking systems, the setup is more than adequate for the speeds and conditions the Zoomer X is built to handle. When it comes to comfort, the 2026 Zoomer X manages to exceed expectations for such a small scooter. The seat is wide and padded, designed for upright ergonomics that reduce fatigue on longer rides. Riders of different heights will find it approachable, and the floorboard offers enough space for foot placement adjustments. For storage, Honda has included a modest under-seat compartment, large enough to hold small essentials like gloves, groceries, or a compact helmet. While it doesn't offer cavernous space, it is practical for everyday use. Additional racks or carriers can easily be fitted for those who need more cargo capacity. Another highlight is the scooter's customization potential. The Zoomer X has always had a reputation for being a canvas for riders to make their own. Honda seems to encourage this with optional accessories and cosmetic tweaks. Riders can change covers, add guards, mount racks, or even modify the handlebar setup to create a personalized look. In the US market, this could mean packages that emphasize sport styling, urban commuting, or even touring accessories, making it flexible for different lifestyles. For younger riders especially, this ability to personalize the scooter adds to its appeal, turning a simple commuter into a statement piece. Technology plays its part as well. The fully digital instrument cluster is clean, modern, and easy to read, displaying speed, fuel levels, trip meters, and essential information. Lighting all around is LED, giving the scooter a premium, energy-efficient touch. Some trims may include smart key systems, allowing riders to start the scooter with a fob rather than a traditional key. While advanced electronic rider aids are not expected at this displacement level, the Zoomer X still feels thoroughly modern and connected to contemporary expectations. Pricing is another important factor, and Honda is positioning the Zoomer X to be competitive in the US scooter market. While official numbers are still unfolding, estimates suggest it will land in the range of $4,000. Give or take depending on trim and accessories. That puts it squarely in reach for younger riders, commuters, or anyone who wants an affordable second vehicle. When you factor in its fuel efficiency, low maintenance costs, and Honda's reputation for reliability, the value proposition becomes very strong. Who should consider the 2026 Honda Zoomer X? The answer is clear. Anyone living in a city or densely populated suburb where space, traffic, and fuel costs are constant challenges. It's perfect for college students who want stylish and efficient transportation, for office workers tired of wasting hours in gridlock, and for riders who want something lighthearted and fun for weekend cruising. It is not for those who need high-speed freeway performance or large cargo capacity, but within its intended role, it excels. Of course, there are some drawbacks worth mentioning. The stripped-down design means that exposure to weather and road debris can be greater than on fully covered scooters. Wind protection is minimal, so riders will feel the breeze at higher speeds. Storage, while adequate for basics, is limited compared to larger scooters or maxi scooters. And depending on availability of trims, some US buyers may want more advanced safety features than what the base model offers. Still, these compromises are part of the scooter's unique identity, and many riders may find them acceptable in exchange for its character and personality. Imagine a day with the Zoomer X. You wake up in a busy downtown neighborhood. Step outside and fire it up with a push of a button. You twist the throttle, glide past cars stuck in traffic, slip into a tight parking spot outside your coffee shop, and spend the rest of your morning zipping around town running errands. Later, you take the scenic route home, enjoying the lightweight handling and fun acceleration. At the end of the day, you've spent next to nothing on fuel, had zero-stress parking, and enjoyed every minute of your commute. That is the lifestyle the Zoomer X is selling, and that is exactly why it resonates with so many. When compared to other scooters in the segment, the Zoomer X holds a distinct advantage in personality. Many scooters are purely utilitarian, designed only to move a rider from point A to point B. The Honda Zoomer X does that, but it does it with flair. It feels young, creative, and expressive. It is a scooter that sparks conversation, turns heads, and makes even a routine trip to the store feel a little more fun. The 2026 Honda Zoomer X represents a balance between style, efficiency, and practicality. It is not the biggest, the fastest, or the most advanced scooter in the world, but it does not need to be. It is designed for real people in real cities, solving real problems with transportation, while adding a dash of individuality. With its compact design, efficient engine, customizable nature, and approachable price point, it has the potential to become one of the most beloved scooters in the United States.